Wagwan, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry for being late. My apologies. This is later than usual, later than late, but I am here, people. Thank you for coming in, tuning in. It's your boy Tereak Talks. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend so far. There's so much that we could talk about for sure. And big up everyone who is live watching now. I'm just trying to sort out everything in the studio. We got the game coming up, Liverpool versus Tottenham Hotspur. Guys, let me know your thoughts. We've had plenty of Premier League action, drama involved in some games. I can't even get the onto the right channel on the TV, but thank you all for coming in. And this is a big one. I'll get the lineup, so we'll discuss them, we'll talk about them, and everything. But first, let me run through the chat and see what all of you people are saying. We've got Peony Ween in the place saying, good afternoon. Hope you're doing well, Peony. We've got Graham in the place. Big up T. Let's go, Liverpool. You know it, man. We're all Arsenal fans. We're all Scousers this weekend. Well, today mainly. We're all vote. Come on, Liverpool. We've got to do it. The Red Army. You'll never walk alone. I'm singing it all, people. Man United, by the way. We'll talk about that for sure. For sure. Big up Ed in the place as well. Hope you're keeping good, my bro. G Staffy in the place. Hello, Wagwan. I am here indeed. Tereak, are you still there giggling over United? You know I was on Reality Stream. And I looked at the time. I was like, oh, wow, actually, I got to run off. I got to run. We were just chatting for ages and having good debates and those things, which I'm sure we can carry on over here because there's some interesting topics in the place. Wilf is in here as well. Wagwan, my bro. Moss in the place. Matt G. Dear Liverpool, forget the UCL and FA Cup finals. The most important game of your season is today. Please beat Spurs. Sincerely, all Arsenal fans. Indeed, exactly. Red T. No, Yanks. They're not owning Chelsea. The LA Dodgers, in fact. So I wouldn't be wearing that. And there's no Yankee owner, New York Yankee owner that is owning a Premier League team. So, yeah. But, people, we need to run through the lineups. I still need to fix this because this isn't how I want it in terms of the layout. And this is how we'll do it. This is how we do it. Yeah, you know that tune, people. I told you I'm singing. I gotta sing today for hitting 400. Thank you to everyone who has supported the channel along the way. I think we're already on our way to 500 subscribers as well, because I think we are on 402, which is massive, people. Thank you so much for all your support, and continue to support the channel by hitting that like button, getting in the comments, and sharing to your friends and family. That would be very much appreciated indeed. The game's going to kick off before I get into the lineups, but I'll run through it for you. I'll read it out if you guys haven't checked it out already. We have Alisson in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back, Konate, Van Dijk, and Robertson making up the rest of the back five. And then we have Henderson, Fabinho, Thiago in midfield, the usual midfield three. But then the front three is Salah, Mane, and Diaz, which we have seen very much frequent on a frequent basis nowadays, for sure. So that's been interesting to see. So really, Konate being at the back for Liverpool I think that's to deal with the pace for Spurs on the counter-attack. When we're looking at Ibrahim Konate, young defender, he's impressed. He's grown into that Liverpool side and impressed in recent weeks as well. Just trying to sort out the banner for the scoreline. Have I spelled Tottenham? Yep, I spelled them correct. The game is about to kick off, but I'll also run through the Spurs lineup too. With Spurs got Lloris in goal, Romero, Dyer, Davis, Emerson Royale, right wing back, Ryan Sessegnon at left wing back, with the midfield two, the usual, since the January edition of Rodrigo Bentancur, and next to him, the ever-present Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. And then the front three, the first choice front three for Spurs is Son on the left, Kane down the middle, and Kulusevski on the right. Let me see what all of you ladies and gentlemen are saying right now. Good afternoon to yourself. Good evening, Rich, and good evening. And also, I haven't said it yet, but I need to say I've only just seen it when I was looking in the group chat and those things catching up. Massive happy birthday to Nevaeh, Richie's little girl, the youngest as well. So happy birthday to Nevaeh right there. Give her my love. Uncle T says happy birthday. and sends love out to you and the family on this special day. Come on, Liverpool, indeed. Do your job, Liverpool. Manure FC is here. Love to see that, Peony. And Niall in the place. Congrats. Thank you very much, my brother. You're a legend. And listen to Moss right here. Can we get to 420 this weekend? And get Moss to over 50. Come on, people. Hit that subscribe button. I think Moss, you're on 48, if I'm correct. 48. That's brilliant. So get him to 50 people by the time Arsenal kick off against Leeds, please, which is tomorrow. Good evening to yourself, Wesbird, Mr. T, and all you lovely people. Bargav in the place. What a good evening for football. And here comes Luis Diaz now on the Liverpool's first attack. Got Emerson Royale and Kulusevski for company. Emerson Royale does pretty good there. But Liverpool win it back already. Here's Diaz. Diaz fake shot. Plays it across to Mane. Gets out right to Trent. Tries to whip it in the back post early to Robertson. Back across goal, Mane. It's pinball in the box at the moment, and Harry Kane tries to get it clear, but Liverpool win it back. Good start from Liverpool already, and the Anfield faithful. I can see the camera rocking a bit. Come on, Liverpool! Come on! Liverpool fan for today, and you'll never... Oh, sorry, I was sweating. And you'll never... Oh, man. I'll be singing that. Sorry. I'm good, Matt. Hope you're well. Don't be so nervous. What's this? Oh, yeah, in terms of the Liverpool game. Nah, don't be nervous, Matt. That's a good start to settle the nerves. Emerson Royale down, holding his face already. And listen to Westbird. You guys are doing all the admin stuff for me here. Thank you so much. And it is very good to see Peony and Mini Eagle. Oh, I love to see that. Vibes in the place. Sorry to the Arsenal boys, but I need a Spurs result. Why do you need a... Oh, yeah, Liverpool, forgot. I didn't think about that. Quadruple talk and that. Robertson's down as well. I think Emerson Royale and Robertson may have clashed heads at the back post. Yeah, it was that. It wasn't really Robertson. It was Robertson caught Emerson Royale with his arm, really. Close for Mane. Tries the acrobatic, but like bicycle kick, scissor kick slash. I can't quite describe it. But yeah, you can't get any connection on the ball. But come on, vibes now, man. Up cheering all Liverpool today. Remember when there was a Liverpool versus Spurs Champions League final? And Arsenal, Manchester United fans were split again. I was cheering for Liverpool. Mane with a shot straight into the hands of Hugo Lloris. But that's the first shot on target for Liverpool. Come on. Good start, Liverpool. Tottenham looking shaky at the back already. Allowing Mane to have time to shoot. But should deal with that. But here comes Spurs now. Oh, Trent slips. But Sessegnon can't find Harry Kane down that left channel. This is the perfect time for games, Bargav. Where is it you're watching from, Bargav? What country? Let me know, because I know this is the perfect time for games for people who aren't watching in the UK. And it's much better than... It's easier for everyone, even people within the UK, than a 12:30 kickoff, because we never had that. So I wonder what the viewing figures... Do you guys prefer evening kickoffs, Saturday evening kickoffs, rather than the Saturday afternoon? Let me know, because I'm in favour for the evening kickoff, Saturday evening. I think you'll be able to generate a much better atmosphere when you are at home as well. So yeah, I'm in favour of the Saturday evening kickoffs, me. And Mother's Day, always a special weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the... Is it Mother's Day in Canada? Happy Mother's Day to the Canadian moms. So yeah, Westbird, the Queen has graced us with her presence. Chelsea ain't doing nothing in the FA Cup final, so that's so in vibes his eyes, he's seeing Liverpool have got the 2 trophies, the Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and they're in the final of the Champions League. And this one, if they win today, they go top with Manchester City to play Newcastle off the back of their Champions League disappointment. So it will be interesting to see, vibes indeed. Listen to Paxton right there as well. Join the Discord server if you haven't done so already, because yeah, we talk a lot of football. It's popping all the time, and I'm loving the community that is being built right here. And you know, we're just in the early days, not even hit a year yet on the channel. So yeah, when we get to that year, hopefully we can have like a big celebration. And yeah, we'll have to think of something for that, and it will be before the season starts, so it can happen straight away as soon as it hits a year. So it might be on the day of we hit a year. Was it the 3rd? I know this channel's been older than that, like if you look at when this channel was made, but when I started like posting content, I've been looking at that first video, but Ball whipped in, clipped, headed away. Tottenham just about get it out. They can't hit on the counter-attack, though. Liverpool's press has been excellent so far. Tottenham haven't been able to get it to the likes of Harry Kane and Son to spring the counter-attack with their quick and pacey players in these wide areas. But Tottenham have got all 11 behind the ball so far, as we are in their half as well. Is Salah playing? Yes, he is indeed, Tishi. There you go, T. More of that thing. T, pray for United, bro, about the disaster that just happened. Kendall, my brother or sister, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare for you guys, but from the pain that I suffered, I am enjoying it. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I do see similarities to where we have been previously in the past. So I can't. Ooh, Mane just overstretches. That goes out for a goal kick. Oh, no, it doesn't. Ball stayed in play. That looked like it went out to me. Emerson Royale. Look at this high press from Liverpool, the intensity. Romero tries to get it long, but Liverpool are suffocating Tottenham right now. But Fabinho gives it away. Here's Heung-min Son now. Konate with a good tackle, but Tottenham still have the ball. Harry Kane outright tries to whip it in for Son. Alisson draws the save. Rodrigo Bentancur, but a good save from Alisson again. And that is the danger right there. Liverpool press high, but here come Liverpool now on their chance on the counter. Luis Diaz coming inside. And a bit of trickery from Luis Diaz there. Tottenham got plenty of numbers, plenty of players back. But that's it right there. They pressed them high. They won it back, but Fabinho gave it away. And right there you can see that's how dangerous Tottenham Hotspur can be on the counter-attack. And that's why Matt G is nervous and why plenty of Arsenal fans are. And that's the danger that certainly Tottenham can pose in their transition play with Harry Kane, the vision, the quality of pass. When he gets out wide, Son's pace and his lethal finishing ability. He didn't manage to get the shot off, but Rodrigo Bentancur did. But it was a comfortable save for Alisson in the end. I've always wanted you to be a Liverpool fan, T. Absolutely no chance. Yeah, Ali got in there ahead of you, and it's mainly because, you wasn't that into football at that moment in time. But maybe, with how much you're into football now, maybe it'll be different. Singing that song, he's not happy about Never Walk Alone. You that borrowed down the Chelsea, I think he's on about Grace there. Mr. W currently watching Manx Watchalong and catch up. Oh, man, just to take the proverbial, Mick. But there we go. Ball headed. Liverpool's high press. They win it back again. Thiago, he loses it, but well won back by Fabinho. Kulusevski gets it back now. Gives it away. The high press is really difficult for Tottenham to try and spring anything of note. Sing it loud and proud to you never walk alone. YMCA, that's the song choice. Is it the song choice? Indeed. We might have to. Plenty of comments coming in. Yes, how is it going, CB? It's not been that bad. No real moodiness, feeling. Yeah, I like that. Look at that, people. Love it. 1 year work event, party. Exactly, work event. And also, we got plenty of vapors in the place. Mr. Westbird in the place right here. Can't watch any more of that Man United watch along. Just too funny. Oh yeah, that's what I was late. I was late to starting this watch along. I wasn't even able to get in the team sheets. But here's Kane now attacking down the left, taking up very wide positions at the moment. Kane, but Trent tackles him. Good defensive play from Trent Alexander-Arnold there. People don't think he can defend. I know it's not his strong suit, but still very young, we have to remember. But what he brings going forward for Liverpool is the reason why he's the best right back in the world, in my opinion. Let me know if you think I'm moving crazy or brazy at all. But yeah, that's the reason why I was late. I didn't even get into it because I was talking on Realist History, Realist United. And yeah, we was just chatting about football and that in general. And I've got a question. I want to bring it to you guys and let me know your thoughts. Tomorrow, 8 a.m. watch along. Yes, I will be doing that, Moss. Indeed. Oh, no, Mr. W's in the house. Look at that. Good evening. CM, my brother, who was just chatting to on Realist stream. We talk to you all weekend now, CM. We're talking football, basketball. But here come Liverpool on the counter-attack. Mo Salah. There's 4 players back for Tottenham, but 3 for Liverpool. Salah goes for goal, and he really should have passed it there, but it goes out for a Liverpool corner. He has to pass it, man. Look at that. And thanks to Bobby. Bobby, he's doing a lot of Moss's thumbnails. Big up you guys, man. Look at the community working with each other. Tereak believe we're good enough yet, or Man U and Spurs and Chelsea still better than us? Well, I said that we're better than Manchester United anyway. I mean, we are a better team. We have to be honest, but you know, they are failing, and Chelsea currently are still better than us in the league. So we'll have to wait and see. We can't, you know, if we're talking subjectively, then it's all on opinion. But if we're talking objectively, you know, Chelsea are better than us. Spurs aren't better than us. So, yeah, this game ain't ball whipped in, headed away. But they do have these teams have individual players that are on world class, are now world class level, which we don't have yet. And if we get that, then we're talking, baby. But here's Kane. Kane in the box. Shot blocked by Henderson. But the ball is still out to Sessegnon. End-to-end stuff at the moment. Liverpool having to be switched on, alert, defensively. And that's one of the world-class players I'm talking about, Moss. Harry Kane and Son. Even though we are a better team, football don't always work out that way. Because if football worked out that way, Real Madrid wouldn't even be in the Champions League final, would they? Because Man City are by far a better team than Real Madrid. But that's not how football works. Wish I could stay longer, but hopefully Spurs can get the result. Big up, Paxton, man. Thanks for coming in. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And look at that. Have a good Saturday, says Edmin. What was the question from Bargav? If we get third, or who would you rather get fourth, Spurs or Chelsea? Oh, all day Chelsea, all day. Because if Spurs get fourth, Bargav, then they keep Antonio Conte, and they get the finances that they need. With Chelsea, there's a lot of, you know, it's an unknown area. So if they get in the Champions League, it might not matter in the end if they're in the Champions League or not. But what we know for sure is if Spurs get in the Champions League, that's huge for Antonio Conte. And that can really give them the kickstart to go on. And we can't deny Antonio Conte is a world-class manager. He's one of the best. He's not in the same kind of bracket as Pep or Klopp for me, but he's definitely above everyone, and in the same brackets as, you know, as your Ancelottis and whatnot. So I would be more fearful of Spurs if that was the case. But Kulusevski is down. I think he's holding his back. He's got an injury. I wasn't sure if it was hamstring at the moment. So yeah, I think as an Arsenal fan, I'd rather see Conte and Spurs finish outside of the Champions League places. Let me know your thoughts, people. It's a great question. Thanks for bringing it up, Moss. I'd definitely say Spurs. Let me know your thoughts, Arsenal fans. Chelsea or Spurs if we was to get third. Am I allowed to make a prediction on this one? Of course you can. Well, actually, because it matters to Arsenal so much, I don't know. Will saying yes. I don't know. This is basically an Arsenal game. It's an Arsenal game without Arsenal playing, so I'm not sure. I can't wait for the playoffs later on, bro. Watching as a neutral with no stress, eh? I think OKC made a lot of finals, you know. They play the Heat. They did, didn't they? And the Heat beat them with LeBron when they, you know, 6th man of the year, James Harden. I remember that. And then Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook. So yeah, but you're watching most playoffs in the NBA as a neutral. I'm guessing. A little shot there. I'm way to shoot a man whilst he's down, pouring more salt into the injured wound. Then why you always not believing we are world class and the Iceman cometh we golden? Well, you see, there's believing and there's also looking at it in a realistic way, because we are overachieving this season. A lot of fans would say that. I know you and Wilf would say differently, but it's still an overachievement because in that way, there's a lot of fans who think differently and think, right, we should be getting fourth. Like, why are we offering Arteta a new contract when we're doing what we should do? Do you know what I'm saying? So, but I definitely believe we're overachieving. So yeah, and you've never heard me say Arteta out. I've seen little people stumble. I've seen you know what I'm saying. I've seen other people stumble and say, but you never heard me say that. And Wilf can back that point up, even in Harry's Discord server, where I mean most people are at Arteta out, apart from me and Steve Stone a lot of the time. And Wesbird can also back that one up because we've been in there for a while. I remember me and Steve Stone were saying we got to be careful, we got to take time, it's going to be patient. And last season when we were struggling, because I understood where Arsenal were at, I understood, and it's being realistic, and it's not looking at it and saying, oh, you know what, if we don't achieve, it's, you know, game over, heartbreak, because if we get in the top four, I'll be like, wow, what an overachievement. Who would have expected that? But if we get fifth, I won't be like, you see, this is what, no, because this is what I predicted, so I won't be heartbroken, and I still think that's progress. And it's always more positive than before. So yeah, than what you'd see elsewhere and that anyway. Where's Bird? You got the one bang on last week. Yeah, she did, and she doesn't make predictions often, but when she does, she gets them bang on. Spurs Bargav question was good for you. My prediction is 2-0 to Liverpool. Love that, Mr. Westbird. Right in the place. Now, what's Miss Westbird saying? Mrs. Westbird, sorry. Yeah, you're right. See, Arsenal third and Chelsea. Chelsea, see, change it now from Chelsea to Chelsea Americans. Fourth. If we get third, who would I rather see fourth? Wolves. Of course, Will. Definitely. The answer is never Spurs. Exactly that, Peony. Paul, playoffs are awesome. Yes, we've got Luton versus Huddersfield and Forest versus Sheffield United. It should be good. Hopefully, we'll see Forest back in the Premier League. We want to see a huge club like that. The massive fan base with a lot of history. They'll be talking to us again, people. You know, 2 European Cups, what have we got to our name? And those things. But here's Salah now. Tottenham putting on a bit of a high press, but Liverpool still got the ball. Salah up against Ryan Sessegnon. Sessegnon holds him off well, but Salah still got the ball. Back to Trent. He skips past Højbjerg way too easily. Whips in a fantastic ball, but it's headed away by Emerson Royale. Thiago's still on the foot on the ball, but here's Romero. Gets tackled by Fabinho. And they go long. Emerson Royale tries to find Kulusevski, but he can't keep it in. I think it is Wednesday. I think that's when it is. Moss, I'm not too sure. If Spurs don't get top four, it could be... Yes, that's my reason, Bargav. Exactly that. Exactly. That's why I want them to be down and out. I don't want them to get top four at all, because it will set them back further than what it would for us even. That's why... Yeah, there's more pressure, and the top four is more important for Spurs than it is for Arsenal. But that's why I want us to get in there so we can really put a dent on their top four hopes. So I've got to keep quiet. Mr. W says I'll never manage it. Cheeky. How realistic work for you, never giving us a chance. So hey, I'm giving my honest opinion. I expect we're a young side, so I do give us a chance. I actually predicted us to win this weekend, Moss. So yeah, I do. I just know I predicted us to lose against Southampton. What happened? You know what I'm saying? So these things happen, and I expect it, and I don't go get flying off the lid, and it's not heartbreak for me, because I know the level that we are at. I know that we can compete against these big sides. I expect us to lose against Liverpool. We lost. I expect us to lose against Man City. We lost, but I was proud of the performance that we put in. That's not saying I don't believe in the squad. That's like me. That's like you saying to me that I don't. Yeah, I've never said that I trust in Arteta, when you know my opinions. So yeah, if we'd ruddy well drawn, yes, just 4 games we'd be punching. Yes, you would indeed, Ed. Yeah, but hey, if we drew a few games, we'd be third. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we've actually won more games than Chelsea. We're only 5 games off of Liverpool. If we would have drawn more games this season, I think we've only drawn 2 games, and that was against what? Crystal Palace and Brighton. So if we'd have turned a few of those losses into draws, then we'd be here. We'd be in that 3rd place position. TPG is sanity. The MA Arteta outers are crazy. He's saying, I've never been Arteta out. I get it, and I like what I'm seeing. Exactly, Peen. Exactly, Peeny. I agree with you there. Palace are outside chance of finishing 7th. Oh, Bright. I know. I'm sorry to say it, but they're doing something at the moment as well. So it's interesting. And there's an update on the score. So TTF and is on 145, and then me and you, Ed, are in joint bottom. Sorry, well, joint 3rd or 2nd. Yeah, joint 2nd. Sorry, joint 2nd. But there's Henderson, tackled by Romero. Henderson's down. What's the referee given? I can't see anything. Is it a corner? I think he may have given a corner. Yes, it is. Realistic is our Mr. T. I try, yeah, exactly. I look at it in that way, and I think I've heard Arsenal fans say to like people who share that similar viewpoint as, "Oh, yeah, you're setting the standards down and etc." No, I just look at it. I get my education from Harry, don't I? So I just look at it in those ways, and I just look at it comparing us to everybody else in the league because I watch football. I don't just watch Arsenal, as you can see. So I can see the level that these other teams are at and the players and the quality that they have. Van Dijk, just wide. Look, just wide, but the angle might have been deceiving. But yeah, where's Berto? I look at us in relative to other teams across the competition. And when I predicted us to finish 7th. I will release a video at the end of the season reacting to those predictions, breaking things down, having a laugh at myself and those things for the predictions that you get wrong. And just like a few of you people, I got the live chat replay and I can see some of the predictions a lot of you guys made too. So yeah, so I know I'm not alone and that's just football, but I look at it in those ways, comparing us to the others. And yeah, and I know at the level that we're at, and are we at a higher level than I thought? Yes, in a way, but I also think that other teams are not at the level that they expected to be either, and that's sport. That's not our fault. That's just sport in general. It's like when whatever team or whatever sport you watch, if your predictions or your team are going to or whatever you expect teams to perform at their level, it's not entertaining then. It's like, it's the general consensus. People thought Chelsea were going to be title challengers. I thought they were going to be title challengers. I thought they were going to be right up there. They're so far adrift of the likes of Liverpool and Man City. I thought Man City would be in the Champions League final. Look what happens. Sport, man, you love it. And this is why we enjoyed a beautiful game and why things like being invincible was amazing and those things. And why I always bang on about Invincibles over anything else. Oh, shot over the bar. Munzie's in the play saying, well, I bet you wish you took that bet as we are. You know the rest. Hey, Munzie, it is what it is. I'll take joy in your pain. I remember those words that you were talking to me about when we was on your channel and you were talking about Benjamin White and saying what you've just said there, calling him that. Arsenal, we're worse than you. You're finishing above us. I remember those things. Championship playoff start Friday, Luton versus Huddersfield, Sheffield, and Saturday, Sheffield United versus Forest. Second legs Monday, Tuesday. So it's next weekend then. Wow, what weekend of football we've got coming up, because we've got the FA Cup, not Champions League, FA Cup final on Saturday. And then we got the penultimate weekend of Premier League fixtures that kick off from Sunday. Spurs playing against Burnley. And then we have got Newcastle on the Monday night. Interesting. Honest question. If Mikel Arteta was to go, seriously, who replaces him? Honestly, who is out there? Well, Ed, I know what you're kind of going to guess my answer. And he's going to look good now that off the back of that win just probably not so long ago. But Graham Potter, that's someone I'm looking at. And that's the type of manager that if he was to go like right now, let's say at the start of next season, worst case scenario happens, he things don't go to plan, and everything unfolds. I would then look at Graham Potter. But if we do go to that next level and Arteta just can't quite get us to that level where we want to be where Man City and Liverpool are now, then you're going to have to look at someone who's an elite manager around them points. But yeah, I do look at coaches like, Graham Potter, for example, to be the next up and coming ones. I think Graham Potter's the best English coach we've had since Bobby Robson. I will say that. Pogba to City, discuss. Woo! This will be amazing if it happens, because you know what, Rich? I know me and you, we've had a lot of debates about Pogba too. But I think Pogba to City would be excellent for both parties if we're talking without the emotional attachment or, looking at it from an emotional sense. We'll get to that in the end. But Diaz driving. Look at the feet of Luis Diaz. This guy is just ridiculous to watch playing football. We have to appreciate this, man. And that will lead me on to the next topic. But Pogba to City, it would be perfect because he's not going to be like the main man where all the pressure's on him, pardon me, and he will get to thrive. He'll have a system, he'll have a right culture around him, he'll have a spine to support him, and that's where he'll get to thrive. He's that little bit of a luxury piece in that way, similar to how I viewed Mesut Ozil a lot of the time. They can do the unthinkable, but you can't rely on them to, be at the top level. And it's similar to like a Jack Grealish in that sense. So yeah, but obviously without the 100 million price tag to his name. So yeah, I think it would definitely work. He'd add so much more physicality. So it'd be so good on that left-hand side of midfield, provide so much balance. Yeah, it would work amazingly. And then Haaland up there too, the physicality. Man City already scored the second most goals in the Premier League from set pieces, Liverpool in first. So could you imagine the physicality, the height that Pogba would bring them in the box defensively and going forward? Yeah, as well as all the technical ability, the goals he can score, the creativity, ridiculous. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, Ed says, ball headed across. I think I was headed across by Ryan Sessegnon, but Hugo Lloris gets a hand to it in the end to prevent Salah having a tap-in the empty goal. Yeah, it was Ryan Sessegnon. There's a switch trying to be found to Henderson. Sessegnon loses his bearings. Poor header across goal. Nearly sets up Mo Salah, but Hugo Lloris with a long outstretched right arm. It's a good save from Hugo Lloris. That's alert goalkeeping, and you have to sense danger there, and that's what he's done. Credit to the Tottenham skipper. Unrealistic, we are. Yeah, it's true. But I do agree with you, Ed. I think he'd buy in. He would. Bet quite. He would most certainly buy in. You know what? It's Manchester United. We have to remember Manchester United tax. We weren't ever questioning Marcus Rashford's attitude until this season. Do you know what I'm saying? So, he would certainly buy in. I think he would. Full song. Mama's in the place. Big up Mama in the place right there. T-Money, how'd you get how'd your Mr. G Potter get on today? I thought I broke my finger then. Yeah, how he'd get on, how he got on. 4-0. That actually hurt. I got too excited, man. I'm breaking fingers on streams. But set piece whipped in, cleared by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Potter magic, exactly, Tish. I like what you've done there. I like it. For the predictions table, this game, Ed and TTF went with a 3-1, and we went for a 3-1, and no, I went for a 3-2. Sorry, yes, Edmin and the TTF went for a 3-1, and I went for a 3-2. Yeah, it's for 400 subscribers. I need to sing. I'm a Barbie girl. Hey, I will sing a full song for sure. I don't know what I'm going to sing. All my teams have this season yeah, it's true. Tampa Bay. You're a Bucks fan, aren't you? Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What about NBA? Who do you support in the NBA, Munzi? Who do you follow? Is it Lakers? Are you a Lakers fan? But is Mo Salah now up against Ben Davies. Bentancur's coming to support. They are double teaming him there. And that's a foul by Rodrigo Bentancur. And that's the second foul he's made already. So I'm sure he's got one more. If he makes one more foul, then he should definitely be going in the book. Yeah, my finger's hotting up now. Yeah, I think I've done something. Not broke it, but like, ligament or there's actually. Yeah, ligaments. There's no muscle there. I'm thinking, what? Talk to myself. Thinking out loud. Thinking out loud. Shall I sing that one? Westbird says Graham Potter is the ginger action man. What was it that you said about Mikel Arteta? Oh, that one that you sent in the Discord in Harry's before. I like that one. And Westbird, yeah, you know what? You and Mr. Westbird join the Tereak Talks Discord for sure. Paxton sent in the link. If someone else could send in the link and Westbird and you and Mr. Westbird jump in, that would be great. That would be great. We'd have a lot of chat, loads of things. It's not just football at all. Thiago to Diaz. Oh, they're asking for handball. But what a ball that was by Thiago. And Diaz tries to head it across. But a Tottenham defender, I'm not quite sure who it was. I'm going to have to look now. Look at that ball from Thiago. I think, yeah, it was Harry Kane in the end. After season Tereak Talks Awards is my video idea. MVP, Best Manager's Performance. Oh, Tottenham getting away with it there. MVP, Best Manager's Performance, Underrated Player of the Season, Most Disappointing Player, Team, etc., etc. Yes, Ed, we'll need to talk about that for sure, so we can get some the TTF Awards show. Exactly. So we need to choose a song for him, Wesbird. Exactly. Jump in the Discord server, Wesbird, for sure. Should sing in the Discord so people have to join to see it. Yes. There you go. Good promotion right there. Clever. Women's FA Cup final next Sunday too. Who's in the Women's FA Cup final? Who is in it? Rich, let me know. Emerson Down is fouled, holding his knee. Fabinho with a foul there. You would love G Potter. You know I would. You know I would. That guy's class. Ed, if Arteta went, I'd want Vieira to take on this young side. Interesting. Yeah, another candidate there. And hey, don't mention that around Rich. When Rich he posted on Twitter yesterday, so now this Mikel Arteta signed his new deal. All this Patrick Vieira to Arsenal talk can be finally finished. Nope. Wilf is bringing it back up. It's not a bad candidate. I still want to see a bit more. I'm going to be honest. And, Paddy V, my legend, Arsenal legend, is in my draft team. Still didn't get voted by, fellow Arsenal fans like Moss. You know what I'm saying? Come on, people. But, yeah, Patrick Vieira, I still want to see another season of him with this young Palace side. And if he's, at the same level or improves even further, then I'd be looking at him and saying, yeah, for sure. Because I've got a body of work from Graham Potter, not just in this country, from what he's done with Ostersons and the level he took them. I really like what Graham Potter has done. And if you even look at Swansea, if you even hear around or, search anything to do with Swansea and their thoughts on Graham Potter, they were very impressed with him. And I remember watching Swansea play against Manchester City in the FA Cup. Gave them a good game. Was it 2-0 up? I think they went 2-0 up in that one. And yeah, really went toe-to-toe with City. They lost 3-2 in the end. But Swansea up against City, that was when City were fighting for like the treble, I think, at that point. So I really do like Graham Potter, and that's why I go for him ahead of Patrick Vieira so far. And that's only because I need to see a little bit more from Patrick Vieira, because it didn't work well at Nice. He went through adversity, but I don't mind adversity because that's why you build and go stronger. And to see what Patrick Vieira has done, we know the man has got ridiculous character and mental strength anyway, given to achieve what the man has achieved in the game and be such a leader and a captain at Arsenal Football Club, for sure. And I think that's what's serving Arteta well. And we forget that Arteta was a club captain of Arsenal. And he's already shown leadership skills and qualities as a player, let alone as a manager now. Robertson and Emerson at it again. That didn't look like a foul. Emerson goes down way too easily for me, for my liking. John Herdman, best English manager in the world, of course, the Canada manager, Canada football team. Do you think Pogba is hardworking enough for Pep? Good question. I think he is, Wes Bird. I do think he is, because we've seen him work hard for France. And if we're talking about hard-working players, Didier Deschamps, he's left out a lot of players for France in the past, like Karim Benzema, because if he didn't think they were at the level mentally wise, he wouldn't be afraid to drop them. And and just in case you didn't know, when Didier Deschamps was actually brought in as France manager, they had a massive cultural problem across that France national team. There was so much like fractions and people thinking that they were better than they were, and these were key players. Karim Benzema was a part of that at that point as well. And I'm not saying blaming Karim Benzema just individually, but as a group, it was a shocking group, and they were underperforming massively. So Didier Deschamps has worked really hard at that, at trying to build that back, and Pogba's been a main player for France. So I do think he has that mentality to do it. And under Massimiliano Allegri at Juventus, winning titles, being key player for them, I do think he does have that. PV for you, Wilf. I mean, it makes sense, but I think it may be a step too far too soon. I think, that's why I've gone for that extra season for Patrick Vieira. Pogba to Real or PSG, more likely. Could be. I think it's difficult in terms of the player. If it's what the player wants, I mean, I think not if it's what the player wants. I think Pogba would be more likely if he had the choice to stay in Manchester from a personal perspective and personal reasons in that way, because he's got a house, he's settled, he's had a home life in Manchester. He's had a lot. He's built a family, and he's at Manchester United's academy from when he was a kid, so it's his second home. Whereas if Manchester, I think the only thing that would prevent Pogba from going to City is if Pep Guardiola doesn't want it to happen for different reasons, whether it could just be the player personally, he thinks similar to what Wes Bird saying, he won't work hard enough, is he the right character I want in the squad? Or if it might be to do with wages, extortionate wages that could really mess up the club's like finances. And when I say finances, not in a perspective of, Man City are going to go bankrupt or anything, but with the wage structure and other players. Trent whips one in, headed away by Eric Dyer. A corner for Liverpool, though. Pogba, would he be a Yaya regen? And the thing is with Yaya Toure, he didn't really get along with Pep that well. So, but in terms of the playing style, he would be, certainly. Pogba going back to Juve, in my humble but accurate opinion, says Wilf right there. But you know what, Wilf? Juve are in a sticky predicament themselves. Oh, Van Dijk's hit the bar. He's in my fancy team. I needed him to score. He's looking a threat from these set pieces. The big flying Dutchman. Look at that. Oh, man. But with Juventus, Wilf, they are in such a sticky predicament themselves where they need a rebuild. It's all gone wrong for them. They've got a lot of players who are in their prime. Paulo Dybala, he should be leaving, that are past their best and underachieving this season, similar to, not at the same level of catastrophe as Man United, but poor in that way. And Thiago's won it back, but here's Mane now. He's fouled on the edge of the box by Christian Romero. And we know how Christian Romero is a good centre-back, been a good signing for Spurs, but very aggressive as he likes to fly into tackles, and he takes out Sadio Mane there, being too aggressive on the Senegalese, the king of Africa. That Munzi and Tereak, too bad, no bet, eh? And how about that Chelsea? Oh, yeah, I know what you're on about. Italian League, he would be a superstar again, for sure. He's right at home there. 1K subs before the World Cup. Woo-hoo! You're hearing that? Vibes is being a big target. Right, Vibes. I'm going to remember this, yeah? I wish I could star this forever. Write it down, tattoo it on my forehead. 1K before the World Cup. I like this shout. 1K before the World Cup. Right. We're on the road to 1K before the World Cup. That's the new target that I'm setting for the channel. Can we get there? Can we get there as a fan? We'll try. But as you know what, just like the support all you guys are showing, all 12 of you, whether you're in the comments or you're just watching or you've just hit the like on the video and had to go for whatever reason, that's what we like to see. And that's what we have to get, in my humble but accurate opinion too. That free kick doesn't make it over the wall. Thiago. Oh, nice feet. Thiago's on fire. Thiago goes for a goal, but it's a weak shot in the end, but deflected back out for Luis Diaz. Diaz. It's Trent. Whips it in. Mane. Surely he's offside there, though. No offside flag. No, offside flag doesn't go up. And we've got 4.5 minutes until we hit till we find out about stoppage time. Mane does well there, wins a corner. Come on, Liverpool. Liverpool. I quote the greats. Pogba to PSG, maybe. Very true. The options are open because he's on a free contract. It would make sense. A Parisian going back to Paris himself. Yo, T-Money. I'm a Lakers fan. Oh, fun. Oh. If you don't know, Wilf, I am a Golden State Warriors fan. Whipped in by Robertson. Headed away. Henderson. Oh, no, but here's a counter-attacking opportunity for Spurs now. Kulusevski. Oh, well tackled, Robertson. He's such a good left back. I've seen Robertson pocket Saka, man, and there's not many fullbacks that can do that. Look at a 1-2. Diaz. Oh, beautiful football from Liverpool right now. Come on. Look at the football. Diaz's boots gone off and everything. Trent. Look at Trent winning it back. Asking for a penalty. Says no foul. No foul, says the referee. Anfield crowd were all stood up, raised their feet. But here comes Spurs now on the counter-attack. Heung-min Son up against Van Dijk. Goes right to Højbjerg, who goes for goal. Oh, he's hit the post. Woo! Pierre-Emile Højbjerg hits the post. But Liverpool fans aren't happy because they think that Trent should have had a penalty. Good, what a strike that is by Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. I think Alisson may have had it covered if it was creeping in inside the post. But it's a good strike nevertheless. Look at the football here. Diaz, Mane. The shot stinging the palms of Hugo Lloris. Comfortable save from the keeper though. Should be making it. But he does well to push it out and away from danger. This has been a good game, you know. I'm not going to lie. It's been a fast-paced, intense game. It's what we like to see. Liverpool really charging for the league title to put pressure on Manchester City play tomorrow. Bentancur gives it away. Mo Salah driving at the heart of the Tottenham defence, but he gives it away. It's a good cut out by Christian Romero, who gives it away back to Liverpool again. If I'm perfectly honest, I have to admit that it's Mr. W saying, in my humble but accurate opinion. I love it. It's a good one. It is a good one. What's it? No, it's not. It's a oxymoron. That's what it is. What 1K by the World Cup? Great aim, nice vibes. Just reading the Pogba chat personally, I feel like some of our fans make too many excuses for him. World-class ability, but not consistent enough for me to say he's a world-class player. I agree. And you know what, vibes? I was having the same types of chat with Mesut Ozil. If you literally replace Pogba and Ozil's name, I say I agree with that, like spot on. And there's one thing having world-class ability, and doing it in some moments and, but on a regular basis, on a consistent basis, in the big moments, in the big games, on a regular basis is difficult. And that's what makes you a world-class player, because a lot of these Premier League players, they do have world-class ability because they are in the elite leagues. We have to remember that. They are elite footballers. I know we take the mick and we disrespect them a lot of the time, but if you put these men up against championship players who are very, very good as well, they'd smoke them. A lot of these Premier League players. So yeah, it's like Ismail Assar. He has world-class ability with his dribbling. Adama Traore, but then there's other aspects of their game. But when we're talking about Pogba, there's nothing that he can't do, which is why people put him on that world-class level. I also think, though, vibes, the structure is around him. And I'm not talking about the whole club. I'm talking about as a team is a factor to why he's been underperforming, because football isn't even like basketball in a way. You have where you can't be so individualistic. you need a good team at least, or a good base around you to support you to perform at that highest level. Basketball, I think in basketball, like with AI, Allen Iverson and the 76ers, when he took them all the way to the finals against the Lakers, you don't see that in football because it's 11 men rather than 5. Do you get what I'm saying? And even then, Allen Iverson, he was given the freedom and all that time and had a good defensive structure around him, with Mutombo and then man there. Discord, yeah, there it is, the Discord server. Thank you, Bobby. You're an absolute legend. Wesbird, come and join. Yes, and Mr. and Mrs. Wesbird, of course, you're more than welcome. I quote the greats. Are Tottenham playing better than when we played Liverpool? You know what, Bargav? I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so at all. When we played Liverpool at Anfield, especially when we played them at home, it was good. I think we were better than them, but better than what Tottenham are doing. But in regards to how Tottenham are playing against Liverpool at Anfield and how when we did, I don't think so, because I think we had some moments where we tried to attack them in the first half, but then in the second half, that's when we ended up losing, 4-0, wasn't it? I know we went down by 1 goal, but there is half time now, and it is 0-0. So in the scoreline perspective, yes. Then when we went to Anfield, but in performance-wise, Liverpool could have scored. They've looked more dangerous. They've had quite a few chances already, both sides of it, the post and bar. Interesting. I think Liverpool will come out even better in the second half. So yeah, and then really put them to the sword. If Liverpool grab that goal, Tottenham, can they bounce back? We'll have to wait and see. The problem with Pogba is out of order. Souness's etc. comments. They're also kind of right. He does lack effort. He really, really does. I don't know. It might be. We'll have to see. I think it's the reason I say I don't know because it's Manchester United and they've been a mess of a club as a whole, and I won't put everyone under that United tax because I think if a lot of those players left, we'd be talking about them in a different place, in a different environment, in a different culture, in a different way, and I think Pogba could be one of them. Mikel Arteta is Captain Black in the TV series, Captain Scarlet and the Misty. Yes, that's the one. Captain Black. I remember that. Big up Social saying Potter is pants. Harry Potter is. Yes, Social. I don't watch that. That film is pants. I know I've lost a lot of people now. But Graham Potter, how dare you? Don't you dare, Social. Women's FA Cup final is Chelsea versus Manchester City. Interesting. Oh, don't want either of them to win. And yeah, we live to fight another day. Come on, Arsenal. Can we win that WSL? That's what we need. As long as Spurs aren't the Mysterions, Wesbird. My brother Roland in the place right here, right now. Well, go on, my bro. Thanks for coming in. Please, Liverpool, do something. Go subscribe over to Roland as well at Pros Only Sports. Yeah, they need to do something. They've had their chances. I think they will continue to have them, Matt. So don't worry. Calma, patience, trust the process, Matt. I know you've heard that a lot being an Arsenal fan. Liverpool games bring so many bad memories. Yeah, 4s, 5s. Yeah, we've had quite a few at Anfield in particular. Yeah. Can you remember that? Was it the first game of the season? Was it? I think it was. Was it the first game of the season? When we lost 4-3? Mane, Coutinho. Yeah, Mane, when he scored that outrageous goal, and we had like Rob Holding and Callum Chambers as centre-backs. Yeah, that wasn't great. Wesbird is in the Discord. I repeat, she is in the Discord. We love to see that rolling. Lewis in at a place. Big up yourself to it. Big up yourself, Lewis. Thanks for coming in, my bro. Hope you're keeping good. I haven't seen you for a while, Lewis, so I hope you're well, man. He does lack it at times, but Souness is still a melt. Indeed. Yeah, he's a tall, massive spanner. Look at that. Stay strong, Roland. Season almost over. Later's NHL and Warriors versus Grizzlies T. Come on, Warriors. Big hot take. Most does not dislike any Canadian. Or it's true. It's true. Moss does not dislike anything that is Canadian or has links to Canada. Am I correct, Moss? He hates Montreal. Okay, so there he's proven us wrong there. Ed, 1 game left. I can't wait, bro. Hey, it's true, man. It will be there. Oh, vibes. We were on such a roll as well. We agreed on so many things, but until you started cheering for Spurs, I'm sorry. Steve is in the place. I was mentioning you earlier, Steve, talking about how me and you were having to fend off a lot of hatred on Arteta last year. So yeah, and so big up my bro. Hope you're keeping good, Steve. Pogba won't get a game at City, surely. I think he will. I think he will. He would get rotated a lot. I think he'd probably take like at Gundogan. Do you know how Gundogan gets a few games and stuff? He's not really a main starter. I think that's what Pogba would end up being at City. I think, yeah, rotated with Gundogan. I think Bernardo Silva might be leaving. What Guardiola, I think he said, give us 1 more year, then we'll let you go to wherever you want. As long as the price is reasonable and they offer a decent price for you. So I think he might be that replacement for Bernardo Silva, who will be promoted to the Prem now the Championship has finished. I'm going Forest. I want Forest back in the Prem because of a bit, club with rich culture and history in the game. And we want, essentially, if we was to handpick our Premier League teams, we'd choose Forest as one of them. So yeah, even over West Brom, which is my local, it's not my local team now, Wolves, but growing up, West Brom, that's my first games that I went to. Half a season ticket holder at West Brom. The first game I ever went to, West Brom versus Southampton. Would like to see them back in the Prem, but I choose Forest over them just for that. The history and City ground, and we need to get some revenge for our FA Cup games at Forest. So there's no better place, no better team to beat in the Prem. So I'd say Forest, but Huddersfield, they're a very good team. Let's not sleep on Huddersfield Social. Very good team, some good individual players. Thomas, Koroma, who else? Levi Colwill, he's there, but he's a Chelsea player, and yeah, he might go back on loan to Huddersfield if they do make it up in the Premier League. Maybe not, might be a little bit of a Ben White situation, but yeah, they've got some good players, Huddersfield. Little sleepers, don't sleep on Huddersfield. But yeah, Sheffield United. Luton, I'm not too sure about Luton. I know they played well against Chelsea in the FA Cup. I saw that game, but Sheffield United, big turnaround from the start of the season. There was a lot of mess there, which is one of the reasons why we were able to get Aaron Ramsdale, because he had a falling out with the club and whatnot. Well, mainly because Arsenal coming knocking on the door when Arsenal knock, a certain Don Raoul said it was a different knock. Always relating it back to Arsenal, aren't I? I don't know how. Talked about Forest, related it back to Arsenal. Didn't relate it back to Arsenal with Huddersfield, even though that was Wenger's last game. I remember that. Big up Arsene Wenger, legend. And Ed, I dislike very much Prime Minister too. Is it Trudeau? Is it Justin Trudeau? I think it is. VVD's Jacobs, FPL captain. He's in my team today. I've backed him, and it's mainly because I've backed him to score a set piece, which has hit the bar. So I'm hoping he does. Ed, people said that MA and Gerard Frank got big club jobs with small CVs. Why not Patrick? Yeah, but like as we've said with a lot of these people, is with Gerard and Frank Lampard. Yeah, it's a different task at hand than what Gerard had at Rangers, because he was already going with they're a juggernaut competitor and they're always going to be at the top against Celtic. But with Frank Lampard, he ultimately failed with his objective. So yeah, it's an interesting one. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens really with Patrick Vieira next season, and then we'll have a proper take, because it's his first season in the Prem, isn't it? So we've seen a lot of managers have one good season and flop afterwards. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had a good season last year in the Premier League, and look how that happened. And none of us rated him. VVD, number 1 in the world, and I have him in FPL too. He is number 1 in the world for sure at centre-back. Well, Moss, my hot take was wrong. Exactly. Moss has corrected us. He's put that myth to bed. And have you all smashed that like button? Westbird's asking the question. Not me. It's Westbird asking, not me. But Westbird needs to know. Have you all done it? T, how far will Scott Parker take his managerial career in your eyes? Do you know what? There's a lot of people aren't massive Scott Parker fans that I know. through Graham, big up Graham and the Don. His friend is a Fulham fan, and he wasn't a massive fan of Scott Parker at Fulham. And some Bournemouth fans through AJ's been letting me know they're not a really great believer in Scott Parker either. I don't know. He's had some good teams, though, hasn't he? Social, when we're looking at Bournemouth, the players that they have, a lot of decent players, a heck of a lot. They are promoted. I don't know, man. If I'm going to say, I think he's going to underachieve for what a lot of people who think that he's going to do well. Let me know your thoughts, Social, on Scott Parker, because it'll be interesting. Do you think he'll do well? I'm not sure if he will. I don't think he'll make a next step into, like a Spurs level coaching role, or just, a mid-table Premier League. I think he might always be in and around the relegation spots as a coach. True, Wilf, I think if you were to move on from MA, Mikel Arteta, another up-and-coming manager would be more of a sidestep rather than a forward. Move forward is my thinking. For the record, I have yet to see anyone head the ball over the bar and score from it. Yeah, it's true. That's true. I know what you're saying there, Steve. It's very true. But for me, Social, as far as he took his playing career, Scotty Parker will be a middling Premier League manager at best. Only if you sing, says Tishi. Moss needs the 100 first. I mean, this song ain't been sung yet. I know. And Social thinks you're being harsh. Anyone a bit nervy about this one? I'm not. I'm all right still. Maybe if it's the 60th minute and we're still at the same scoreline, I'd be a bit more nervous because Spurs will be taking momentum and those things into the Arsenal game, which is what we don't want. They already do have a good record at the Spurs do at home against Arsenal in recent years, but we want them to be dented and we want us to be stepping in with confidence and without there's going to be pressure on it anyway because it's a North London derby. But yeah, with a little bit of a breathing room and breathing space where if we lose, we're still in control. And our destiny is in our hands, hopefully. But he does look lively on the sidelines. Yeah, he does, for sure. Scott Parker, very animated coach, which, it's not a bad thing. But this is style of coaching. I think he might be a bit of an autocratic type of manager in his managerial style. Emerson Royale, are we glad we missed out now? Yes, we are. Remember in the summer when a lot of Arsenal fans, we wanted him. I know over on Big Up Tom, but he wanted Emi Buendia. Did he want Emerson Royale? What was it? I don't think he... I know he was talking about him a lot, and a lot of the fan base were like, yeah, it'd be a decent signing. But I don't know if Tom did. I'll have to speak to him. I'll have to ask him about that. But I'm certainly glad that we missed out. Look at that. How's it going with Mrs. S? Yes, because Mrs. S is a Liverpool fan. Indeed. I'm super nervy. We need to win this one. Yes, Tishi, every Premier League game you have, you need to win. And you need to hope that Manchester City will slip up. I want a pen and a red card for Tottenham. I want a certain Heung-min Son and Harry Kane. Both get red cards. Yeah, that's what I want, Matt. Do you know what? I've not even thought of that. What if they picked up a suspension? That would be amazing. That would be a huge boost. Come in. Is that you, Mum? If you can get the door open. There we go. Mama G in the place.
Hey, everybody.
I haven't eaten dinner yet, I need to make it. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Love you.
Love you.
Mama
all.
G
Bye.
saying hi to you all and love to you all as well. Come on, VAR, do your job. What a signing Diaz has been. And if Liverpool win the league, Social, that's the signing of the season, Luis Diaz, if Liverpool do win the league. Because, you know what, I know he's coming in January, but the impact that he's made and performing in big games and big moments already, you have to look at Luis Diaz to be one of the signings of the season. And you know what? In terms of that, the nominees and the candidates for that, quite a few Arsenal players. You've got to put Ramsdale there, Benjamin White. Yes, Benjamin White has to be there. Who else? Who else can we put for signing of the season? Diaz, Ramsdale, White. Is there any more? Sorry, Erdegaard. Moss, I'm sorry. Apologies for not thinking of Erdegaard quicker. Yeah, I know I've had to put a plastic sheet under Mr. W on the sofa. I can't see Spuds withstanding this pressure all game. It will be all game. Liverpool are flying high, making a Champions League final. I agree. That's that's how I see the second half going. That Liverpool will continue to keep making these chances, and and then Spurs as the pressure comes on, tired legs, tired minds, hoping that they'll fold. But will Spurs be able to hit Liverpool on the counter attack? They've had a few dangerous moments in that first half. Can they make it count? Can the tired minds and lack of concentration, a lapse in concentration at the back be the undoing of Liverpool too? We'll have to find out. Second half is coming up, ladies and gents. I'm getting a bit of a sweat on here. That's probably because of the sheets under the sofa. Do you know what I mean? Oh man. You guys in the chat. Anyone want some free kids? Missed 10 minutes because of them. You know what, Peony? I'll pass. That's what happens, man, when you're watching the football with the young ones. You miss a lot. Jacob, though, on the other hand, he does quite well. He because you know what? Jacob will actually watch the football some of the times. Maybe Ed will say something different. Will you, Ed? Jacob, my nephew. You've seen him on the channel for that Liverpool-Arsenal game. Go check it out. He was there on my birthday when we lost 4-0. He was in that watch-along. Mama's weekend here. So, come on, Mrs. Stone's Reds. Exactly. Do your job, Liverpool. Definitely agree. The structure and the system. Oh, there's so many comments that I haven't even caught up to. You know what? I've just looked at what comment I am on. That's like 15 minutes ago. Ridiculous amount. Definitely agree. Structure and system hasn't helped, but sometimes he has to take it upon himself to be a game changer, which he's done a few times. Agree with that in terms of Pogba. Hey, Macy, hope you're keeping well. Sorry, I was just swallowing saliva whilst I was about to say something then. Hope you're keeping good, Mace. Thanks for joining. And unfortunate that you had to do a watch long for that game. Unfortunately, indeed. And thank you for the congrats as well. Really appreciate that, Mace. Thank you for your support to the channel, letting me jump on your channel, supporting this channel as well. So yeah, you've been amazing. Thank you to you all. I appreciate that one there, Mace. Need to kill that GD off. Fresh meat in the Discord, exactly. Peony has been going stale. Peony T will fight you. Exactly that. I'll catch up to the comments now. I've scrolled all the way to the bottom. I'll work my way back up if I need to. Signing of the season. Arteta's contract renewal. Erdegaard says, Moss. Question. Do you think Ten Hag will be given the time and space to rebuild Man United like Arteta has? As I've said, I don't think so. It's a very good question. And that is a question I've been trying to ask a lot of Man United fans too. So if any United fans are watching right now, get your thoughts in the comments of this one, because it's a big one. Because Arteta had to run through that tough patch where, the fans, a lot of the fans, not you guys, but a lot of the fans didn't give it and still aren't giving him that time and patience to move forward and, use that to beat him with that stick or 8th place, taking us out of Europe, lost to this, going on these running games, etc., got rid of these players, spent this amount of money. That's what's going to come for Manchester United. And even if the fans, even if a minority or a part of the fan base aren't given the trust required, but Mane nicks it off of Christian Romero, but he gives it away again. Liverpool can't take advantage. Spurs, they're taking too much time around the back, and you can't do that with Liverpool. But back to the question. I'm skirting all around it. There's always something going on when there's an interesting question. I don't think he will be given the time because of the, United as a fan base a lot, and the Glazers don't really have a clue what they're doing, and they do try to appease the fans a lot of the time. And when sticky moments will come, like when Arteta had that patch last season, a lot of the fans were calling for him to go. I think they may pull the trigger when they shouldn't and try and appease the fans because we're scared of losing, money and those things. Because yeah, whereas our owners, in a way, and our leaders at the top, they stood strong and they really stood for what they believe in, which we got to give credit to them for that. You have to praise them for it because it looks like it's paying off at this moment in time. So yeah, it's an interesting one. I don't think they will. Look at that. Everyone's saying hello, Mama G, right there. Lewis, all good, brother. Being mad busy the past few months. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, man. I'm glad that you are well. And yeah, these oh, Lloris is giving it away. Salah, poor. Liverpool aren't taking advantage of these moments, you know. They're not taking advantage of Spurs being poor around the back, but they've still got the ball in the attacking third. Konate into Thiago. But yeah, Lewis, it's been a busy one, man. I can imagine it's this period, you know, in the summer. If you're at school or if you're at work, you know, you got targets to hit and those things for summer or college or whatever. So you know what I'm saying. So I understand it's a very busy part of the year. So yeah, I'm glad that you keep them on. Thanks for tuning in as always. You're an absolute legend. Look at that, nice. Whipped in, Henderson. Oh, tried to be cut back, but Spurs are standing on their last legs and getting it clear. Look how deep they are. Ben Davies. He's in his own 6-yard box. Look at it here. Thiago clipping the ball. Henderson, he might have just been offside there. Creeping around the back. Tries to head it back across for Salah. There was 3 players in there for Liverpool. Salah, Diaz, Mane. But they managed to get it clear into Liverpool corner. Trent Alexander-Arnold with the outswinger. Headed away by Harry Kane. Liverpool need to hurry up and take one of these chances, says Mr. Wesbird. Indeed, Mane tries to clip one in. Thiago deflected out to Trent. He whips one into the back post. Headed away by Romero. Spurs are calling for a free kick, but Oliver says no. Whipped back in, and that's too deep, and it will go out for a goal kick. But you are right, Mr. Wesbird. The chances keep on coming now for Liverpool. Getting into this final third, but just lacking that pass, that little bit of quality needed in those moments to score the goal. What a ball that was towards the back post by Trent as well. Diaz was steaming in. Colombian against Argentinian. But Spurs, they keep trying to play it out of the back here, inviting Liverpool to press them and come on. Dyer goes long, can't find Harry Kane, giving away again. And here's Thiago now. Clips it over the top for Diaz. Brings it down in the box, but his touch is loose. And Romero gets the ball. And Liverpool putting on another high press here. Tottenham trying to play out of it. Here's Dyer to Emerson. Look at the press, the intensity from Liverpool as they win it back. But Kane. Oh, the referee blows his whistle. There was a foul in the end by Fabinho, I think it was. Stop reading the comments backwards. They make no sense. Sorry, man. I have to sometimes, because otherwise, if I was caught like 15 minutes behind on comments, which was mad. So yeah, I'm trying to like skip down and go a little bit back. So yeah, sorry, man. I really apologize. Or else they will get bitten in the you-know-what. It's true. They will. With the Spurs counter-attack, they'll gain more confidence and courage the longer this game stays 0-0 or level or even tight. Who's Weenie Peen? What have you done with Peeny Ween? Western Hemisphere players, different gravy, as you guys say. Different gravy. Yeah, we do say different gravy. But here's Emerson Royale, who is a Western Hemisphere player, and he's definitely not different gravy, Moss. If Liverpool don't take these 3 points, that's the quadruple gone. Indeed, that's how tight it is at the top. Wilf. That is how tight it is. So they will need to grab the 3 points in this one. But Spurs have a corner now, a chance to cause some problems, attacking towards the away end as well. I've sat in there with the West Brom fans. Lost 3-0. Liverpool won. Robbie Keane scored. But it was a library. as you can imagine, they're playing West Brom, so they're not really going to drum up an atmosphere. Saturday evening kickoff. Outswinger from Heung-min Son. Sessegnon tries to clip it back in, but it will go out for a goal kick. See, look at that. They can't sustain the amount of pressure that Liverpool can on their goal. Alisson goes quickly, tries to find Mo Salah. That is a foul by Benjamin Davis, who will pick himself up. A yellow card. Mo Salah using his body excellently there, but what a pass that is by Alisson. But look at how Mo Salah backs into Ben Davis, uses his body to shield the ball. Teach every child this, please, when watching football, and that will take him to the top. Him or her, sorry. Use your body. You don't need to be the strongest. You don't need to be the most physical. You just need to know how to use your body in a way to get in between the man and the ball. And I used to be quite good at that. That was something that I used to like shield the ball a lot when I was playing as a defender. And yeah, I mean, I'm quite a heavy guy, so that kind of helped a lot. But here's Spurs now on the counter attack. Heung-min Son driving at Andy Robertson. Heung-min Son shot blocked. But Spurs, that's how their game plan. That's what their game plan is. It's just trying to hit Spurs. I'm messing up all my words here. Stumbling. Man, I haven't had any dinner yet. That's why we're so late. And yeah, my brain's not working as well. That's why I'm reading comments backwards, Peeny. Look at this. Who's Weenie Peen? Where's we? Oh man, you're getting me confused. I wouldn't be surprised with that though. What's this? I'm sneaking in on your guys' comments. I wonder if there's any Arteta idiots out there wanting Spurs to win just to give it, another boot to Arteta. There would be. I mean, so-called Arsenal fans doing it that want Spurs to win. There would be. You know, you should never... I don't understand how people's dislike for one man can overrule their thoughts and opinions on the club. Ridiculous. I'm worried. Spurs know Liverpool have to push for the win, so they are happy to sit back and wait for them on the counter. So Matt's nerves has not been eased, and Mr. W is agreeing with you right there. Guys, I will say this Liverpool goal will come. I'm backing it. I'm backing Liverpool to grow and grab that goal. Don't you worry anymore, people. Liverpool will hit him on the counter-attack from this corner from Son, which was a poor corner, and Salah's chasing it down. Don't you worry. That Liverpool goal will come. It's only a matter of time. Tick-tack. Tick-tack. It will happen. Don't worry, people. I'm trying to ease your nerves. I don't know if I have. I've just repeated, don't worry, about 1,000 times. Has that worked? Let me know. It's inevitable, as Will says. Or, as Mr. W says, in my humble but accurate opinion, that Liverpool goal is due to come. But here's Emerson now. Sprays it out wide to Harry Kane. He's got Kulusevski to his right for support. Harry Kane now. He's got time and space for a shot. Goes to Sessegnon. Back to Son. 1-0 Tottenham. Tottenham have taken the lead. Heung-min Son has given them the lead in the 56th minute. Oh no. Literally right on cue, just when I was saying that Liverpool's goal would come, but Tottenham are the ones that have taken the lead here. Well worked goal from Tottenham, you have to say. Liverpool, Heung-min Son in the 56th minute. It's a very good goal. It's a very good goal. It actually starts from Hugo Lloris. He pings it out. Good ball into Emerson Royale, who switches it from the left to the right, where Harry Kane is found. He goes into a central area. Looks like he's about to shoot, but lays it off for Ryan Sessegnon, who cuts it back for Heung-min Son. It's a well-worked goal from Tottenham Hotspur. You do have to say, I'm not going to lie, I'm looking at it from a neutral, relatively, how neutral can you be, point of view. But yeah, it's a sucker punch for Liverpool, and they're going to have to come back now. It is 1-0, and Matt says he knew it. In the future, Mr. T, maybe keep quiet in the future. Steve's not happy. Peeny's not happy. Well, that's not good. Hopefully that will wake up Liverpool, says Peeny. Mr. Wesbur's not happy. You called it indeed, but there's a free kick for Liverpool right now. The Anfield crowd. It was great play. And how long to go? We're in the 57th minute, 30 second. Yeah. Oh, man. We're 38th second now. Yeah, it's not great. It isn't looking great at all for you Arsenal fans or Liverpool fans for their title charge. But they are going to have to come back now. They're going to have to show that grit and determination to come back from a goal down. And this plays right into the hands. Title charge. This plays right into the hands of Spurs. Apologies, people, if you heard that there. 20 likes. Make sure we hit that like button. Ball whipped in. Konate heads it over the bar. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Changing it in the title. 0-1. The nerves are jangling right now. I know I need to keep quiet. Where's Bird? Right on cue. Please, Spurs. Don't be Spursy. Park everything you can, says Vibes. Oh, man, I'm hoping Spurs will be Spursy. And look at that. Tottenham are in the top 4 as it stands. 1 point above Arsenal. But here's Emerson now. Emerson, he's got time to put it across. Sessegnon to Son. Huge opportunity for Spurs there. Poor ball from Emerson Royale. That was a shocking ball. But Liverpool have to wake up. That high line is being breached. Emerson from one wing back to the other. Oh, man. I don't think that's actually fantastic movement from Son. But here is Liverpool again. They're on the back foot. Kulusevski driving at the Liverpool defence. Goals for goal into the hands of Alisson. They need to calm down here. They do. This isn't good. Still a long way to go, though. Fingers crossed from Wilf. Brutal Liverpool. Do your job. Should have been 2, says Steve. It should have been. They should have created a much better goal-scoring opportunity than they should have. I'd take a draw now. Yeah, definitely a draw rather than a Spurs win. But I think Liverpool, if they grab 1, they can grab 2. Positive thoughts, people, please. We will get there. Come on, Liverpool on the attack now. Come on, Liverpool. Don't let us down, man. Liverpool are done, says Matt. Spurs will just sit back and soak up the pressure. But can they do that? Are they that strong defensively, though, Matt G, to soak up this Liverpool pressure? I don't think they are. We've seen them suffer. Still plenty of time, says Tishi. There's the positive thoughts. There isn't a goal. Let me get that off the screen. There isn't a goal. Don't be fooled. Here's Fabinho. Van Dijk. Look at all 11 players behind the ball now. Trent to Henderson. This isn't new for Liverpool, though. Whipped into the back post. Emerson heads it out for a corner. Come on, Liverpool! Come on! Come on! Come on, Klopp! Come on, you Reds! Do it, man! For us, Arsenal fans. Come on. Here's Robertson now with an out-swinging corner. Swings it, headed away. Henderson, strike, is blocked. Thiago, ball is spinning, so he can't hit it first time. That ball's still spinning like a madness. Henderson tries to switch it to Robertson, but he hesitates and it goes out for a Spurs throw in. 61 minutes in now, people. Still about half an hour to go, at least. Oh, yeah, at least half an hour, 61st minute. Tottenham are already wasting time, but here comes the old goal, Jota. And Costa Tsimikas is coming on for Liverpool. Tsimikas coming on for Liverpool. Interesting. So will that be for Andy Robertson? We'll have to wait and see. Come on, the old goal. Come on. Goal kick, though. Liverpool are pressing high. Tsimikas is coming on. Is it for an injured Andy Robertson? Klopp giving him a good talking to. Come on, Tsimikas. The Greek Scouser, he calls himself. Let me see what you guys and girls are saying in the chat. Conte ball. Come on, get it done, says Pax. Another United. You see this? Pax is United. You know, the United fans, they're happy with the scoreline so far. Fabinho. It's a foul. Is it a throw-in for Liverpool? Yes, it is. Liverpool next season coming 5th. I'm calling it, says Peony. Now, not because of this game. I just think they're due to fall away. Peony thinks that Liverpool are going to fall away next season. Westbird says, keep calm, guys. If Spuds do win, we still have to play tomorrow, so it's all good. It's very true. Very, very true. But it goes into that game tomorrow with a bit more pressure. But, pressure shouldn't matter. But yeah, that goes into that Spurs game with a load of pressure. And it would be in both teams' hands. Oh, cleared away. Yeah, if Tottenham grab a win here, the top 4 is also in their hands, which is mad. It's mad to say, innit? Because Tottenham, obviously, they need to beat us to go into 4th spot. But yeah, if Tottenham win, then they need to win. And if they win all of their games, the rest of their games of the season, they get 4th. But still chance now. Diaz blocked. Oh. Thiago gets out to Robertson. Tries to pull it back. It's a terrible cross from Andy Robertson. Is Tsimikas really looking to come on? Who's Tsimikas coming on for? It is Robertson. It is Andy Robertson coming off. I don't think it is an injury. It just might be minutes played or something. It might be a scheduled substitution. But Kostas Tsimikas coming on for Andy Robertson. Come on, Kostas. And Jota is coming on for Henderson. Interesting substitution. So it's not a like-for-like substitution. Jordan Henderson, the skipper, is coming off. Diogo Jota is on. Liverpool really going for it already here. Piling on the numbers up front. They've got 4 forwards on at the moment. But here's Salah now up against Sessegnon. Come on, Mo. Go on, Mo Salah. Into Diogo Jota. Jota back to Trent. Whips it into the back to Tsimikas. Liverpool players are calling for handball. But the ball, they've still got it. Look at the press. And it's a Liverpool, it's a Tottenham throw-in. Lashes won't stick. Every game is pressure regardless at this point, in my opinion. Yeah, but this is it, man. You're right. It is pressure. Not every game will be, because if Liverpool win and we beat Spurs, we guarantee top 4. So the rest of the games have no pressure. But yeah, at the moment it is pressure. We're turning into the hands of Hugo Lloris. I don't understand why Man U fans are cheering for Man City to win the league. Well, they wouldn't be cheering for Liverpool to win it because of the quadruple. So it's just picking their poison, and it must. I was eyeing catching you up on this week in FPL, then Son does this. Hey, I knocked you out of the Tereak Talks Cuphead, so it's not happening. This is what I'm saying, man. Oh, human Son. Kane tries to find Son there. Klopp's playing all of his cards. Moss, what are you on about? I'd rather Man City win the league over Liverpool. It's as simple as that. I think every single Man United fan would rather City win the league, because Liverpool, if they win the league, they go above. They join United, don't they, on 20. So, yeah, pressure until it isn't, for sure. One step away from the cake. Oh, no, what's this? Ibrahim Konate switches it out to Tsimikas, crosses it in, headed away by Sessegnon. Back in by Fabinho. Diaz to Fabinho, switches it out right to Salah. Come on, Salah. Mo Salah, you need to step up in these big moments. Whipped in by Trent. What a header by Christian Romero that is. What a header. There's Thiago. Into Tsimikas. Whipped in. Diaz. Stretching. Can't keep it in. Goes out for a goal kick. 66 minutes now. Come on, Liverpool. Still plenty of time. It's a risky tactic from Tottenham to be setting up like this, but we'll have to see. We knew it was going to happen with Antonio Conte. He does get them well drilled. They're holding out. Tomorrow's game against Leeds is going to be massive indeed. Indeed, if the result stays like this. It's massive anyway, even if the result doesn't stay like this, because we need to get ourselves in front. But now we need to get back into top 4. Look at Klopp doing the same as me, playing with the beard. That's what happens when we're nervous. Here it is. Liverpool get the ball back again already. When Tottenham go long, it just goes straight back to them. Jota into Diaz. Come on, Diaz. He plays it forward to Tsimikas. Can't get a good cross in. Cleared away. Can't beat the first man in Christian Romero. Kane. Look at the strength. Kane still got it though. No, he doesn't. Well played, Ibrahima Konate. Good switch out from Konate. No, it's not. It's cut out by Emerson Royale. And here comes Tottenham on the counter-attack. Kulusevski. Thiago slips. We've seen a midfield maestro wearing the Liverpool red slip before. And Kostas Tsimikas picks up a yellow card. Oh, man. Look at this. Yeah, it's definite foul. Tsimikas holding back Kulusevski. Yellow card for Konstantinos Tsimikas. Come on. Spurs have an attacking opportunity there. I honestly feel we needed the full. Yeah, same, Steve. I honestly do think that as well. Because that game, we don't have a great record. And if we win, it will be sweet. But, I think we need that cushion. Indeed, Steve, I agree with you there. Totally agree with you, Steve. That's why I'm getting nervous now. I'm with Mr. Wesbird. I'm with Matt G. It's Kulusevski. Son gets out to Emerson Royale. Whips one in, headed away by Konate. But I think Liverpool are most dangerous. They are now picked up the ball here. Mane tries to find Salah and does. Mo Salah up against Sessegnon with a bit of green behind him. Mo Salah fouled by Sessegnon. Yellow card, referee. Can't you play an advantage, though? Don't you ever know how to do that, Michael Oliver? Don't think you've ever seen him play an advantage before. But yeah, that's when Liverpool are most dangerous, really. I like it when Tottenham have the ball. When they have and Liverpool have players back, because when they give it away, Liverpool can hit them on the counter and be extremely dangerous. But a crossing opportunity here from this right-hand side for Liverpool. Trent Alexander-Arnold has got a nice area to cross the ball. We know that right foot of Trent Alexander-Arnold can be a dangerous one, but it's not a good cross, and it goes straight out for a goal kick. Slippy G. Yeah, of course. Can Son break someone's legs, please, and get sent-offs and Salah to score a goal or four? Game isn't over yet. Still time, says Weenie Peen, sorry. Yep, Steve, I'd have loved that too. But when have Arsenal ever had things easy? It's true. Come on, you Reds. Indeed. Come on, you Reds. They've won the ball back here again, closing down Liverpool. Every single time it happens, but they can't take advantage of it. Trent clips one in to Tsimikas. Poor header back across. And that's a stupid foul by Trent Alexander-Arnold into the back of Heung-min Son. I can't watch anymore. See you on the other side. See you on the other side. That's the song as well. Ed, if anyone's going to do it, that is Kane. Imagine the meltdown tomorrow afternoon if Spuds win and Arsenal lose or draw. Whew. At least if Beanie, if we lose or draw tomorrow and Spurs win, it's still in our hands. 16 people watching. Smash that like button if you haven't done so. If you're new, I'm nervous. I'm a nervous Arsenal fan, but they keep giving it away again. Spurs, which is good, but they can't capitalise on it. We're in the 71st minute now, less than 20 minutes to go. Kane, he's got some space. Gets it out to Højbjerg, who gets it further right to Emerson Royale. Emerson Royale now. Back to Christian Romero. Liverpool pressing. It's a foul by Jota. Come on. Genuine question. Apart from whipping in crosses, what more does TAA offer? Do you know what? In this game, Rich, not a lot. But overall, TAA offers a lot in terms of, when Liverpool are being pressed and whatnot, he's a very good passer of the ball. And he's quite underrated at that in how he switches the ball, plays balls over the top for Mo Salah. But because the space isn't being afforded to him in this game, it's difficult for him. But Here's a little bit of space now. Mo Salah running into the box. Salah inside. Has a shot blocked. Come on. Come on, Tsimikas. Mo Salah again. They can't take advantage of these opportunities. Here's Trent. Goes for goal. Blocked. And it goes out for a Liverpool throw-in. Believe it can happen, says Wesbird. You never walk alone, says Wilf. Putting it out there. Chelsea to finish 5th. I hope you're right. Imagine Arsenal and Spurs finish above Chelsea. That would be crazy. I think it's going to be difficult for them because Arsenal and Spurs play each other. If Arsenal and Spurs didn't play each other, then yeah, it could certainly happen. Højbjerg's going down. Trying to waste some time. He'll be all right. He allows Salah to never have to worry about the idea. That's true. He offered me a sandwich. You had one job, Liverpool. Don't, Matt. It ain't done yet. Diaz is cutting inside. Has he shot? Yes! Come on! Come on! Come on! That's why, Matt. Yes! That's why Diaz equalises for Liverpool. Come on! They're still in it, people. Come on! Believe! Come on! That's why. Wow. I think I burst an eardrum. Come on, people. Woo! Get in. Told you so. Come on, Liverpool. 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 I'm singing Liverpool chants now. Massive deflection. Luis Diaz got them back into it. Equaliser for Liverpool. 74th minute. Come on, Arsenal. Mane's in now. Mane up against Romero. Does well. Can't prevent the corner. No, he keeps it in. Romero's in the crowd. Keep playing. Salah to Fabinho. To Mane. Come on. And they can't even get the scoreline changed because this game's kicked off again. Mane tries to find Diaz. Here's Tsimikas. Cut it back, Tsimikas. Cut it back. Headed away, Bentancur. Fabinho. Come on. It is 1-1. Luis Diaz with a goal. 74th minute. Let me get that sorted. Diaz. 74th. Let me get that sorted so you guys and girls can see. There it is. Diaz in the 74th minute. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. One more. One more. That's all you need. That's all you need. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let me see what you guys and girls are saying in the chat. The relief getting more of a chance of Westbird taking a power silence and Spuds winning this now, says Mr. Westbird. Are you okay? I am okay. You're making a convincing Liverpool fan tea. Hey, come on, people. They're playing Spurs and for a top 4. It has to. I have to cheer for Liverpool. Wicked deflection indeed, Rich. Indeed. Spot on. I love Matt. I love Matt indeed. Mute, says Pax. What, did I go on mute? Oh, no, he's gone on mute. Can't believe you lot went out in Liverpool. Exactly, Matt. I love Matt. Oh, man. As I said, there's a lot of football left in this game. Indeed, Wilf. I said it. I also said it. Come on, you won't give me credit now. I said that Liverpool goal is about to come. It's only a matter of time. But can they get a second? Come on. Liverpool in the ascendancy. Mo Salah into Mane to Salah to Fabinho. All 11 players behind the ball on the edge of their box. All Tottenham players defending. Here's Tsimikas, Whippers, Bentancur. Oh. Mane being told to get up. Virgil into Fabinho. Come on, people. Liverpool will win it 2-1 now. Hope you're right, Rich. Hope you're right. I'll celebrate it like I've never celebrated an Arsenal goal before. Vibes in the place. You know the rest, people. FFS. Oh, man. Come on, Wilfred Boney, score some goals for Swansea. That's where Wilf gets his nickname from. Davinson Sanchez coming on for Ryan Sessegnon. Interesting substitution there. He's holding out for a draw. He's certainly holding out for a draw, Conte. Matt G never doubted for a second. Come on, people. Let's go. Thiago now into Virgil van Dijk. Ben Davies is playing left wing back. Adam. Now that makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. Diaz switches it out for Trent up against Benjamin Davies. Go on. 33 up against 66. Multiples of 3. Oh, into the back post. Sorry, people. Maths there. Multiples of 11. 3. What else? Yeah, it's 11 and 3, isn't it? Blow the whistle, ref. Take the fine. No, none of that vibes. None of them. I don't want none of the AFCON vibes. I don't want none of the AFCON vibes. Whipped in. Headed away. Thiago can't catch it. Van Dijk tries to head it back across. Foul. That's certainly a foul by Canate. Leaning in the back of Eric Dyer. A draw is all right for us, but we want Liverpool to win so they will get it. Yeah, true, actually. Yeah, I don't think a draw, actually. Yeah, because it's 1 point for them, isn't it? So if we win, we go 4 points, which is still 2 games. It's true. It's true. That's true. The only thing what a draw gives them, Peony, does it matter? Is confidence going into the Arsenal game? You know what I mean? So that's why I want a Liverpool win. I always want to see Spurs lose. Jota. Oh, is he fouled? No, referee says no. His son taken out by Fabinho. Love that. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Indeed, 2 points dropped, and it works out to 4 points. Doesn't it? If we win, sorry, I'm jumping the gun. If we win tomorrow and Tottenham draw, 4 points, which is still 2 games, and 4 or 5 points isn't actually that different for us. Son is down. He's in pain. Ooh. Son's down in pain. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Oh, he's all right. Oh, it's all right. Guess who's back? Big up Casey. Long time no speak, Case. Hope you're keeping good. Need to see Spurs lose just to dent their confidence. Exactly that, Wesbird. Agreed. Both teams in the North London derby will want to win regardless, just like any other North London derby. Yeah, they'll want to win, but confidence, isn't it, though, Peony? Do you know what I mean? Like, confidence is the most important thing in football than anything else. That's more important than actual ability. Oh, corner. Because, you know, you could have all the ability in the world, but if you go into it with more pressure and confidence, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, thinking of it like that. Kane normally gets an ankle injury. Indeed. Is it time to break in case of emergencies? Divock Origi, 10 minutes left. True, it's huge for Liverpool. Less than 10 minutes left now until stoppage time. I'm all right with a draw, but, you know, for Liverpool's title case, that's not great for them. But Heung-min Son's got a corner right now. Heung-min Son to whip one in. Eric Dyer setting a screen, whipped in, headed away by Thiago. Another corner for Liverpool. Intangibles are important, but we want to more. I'm sure of if that. Yeah. Want it more. I'm guessing that's what you're saying. Do you really think the Spuds wouldn't have confidence going to the North London derby regardless of the result? Most certainly. Yeah. Because a draw at Anfield isn't a bad result. Think about it. Yeah. What do you think the biggest factor is in us losing those 3 games in a row? A lot of it was confidence. And then that Chelsea win has started us for more wins. It's confidence. That's why teams go on a run of defeats and a run of wins and whatnot. Because it just takes a moment for it to spark. And then once you get that, then yeah. So yeah, we'll have to see, man. I don't actually agree with the narrative that form goes out of the window in derby games, because if you have a look at it, if you have a look at the records and how the teams were doing prior to that, it usually proves to be, working that way. Like Liverpool, when they lost to Everton last season, their form didn't go out the window because Liverpool were losing a whole heap of games at home last season. When we lost to Spurs last season at their ground, we were in a terrible run of form. When we beat Spurs, they were in a bad run of form. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. But here's Luis Diaz. Jota. Oh, man. Here we go. Virgil van Dijk. Needs Spurs to lose. Well, just because they're Spurs. Sorry, I forgot to put the right words in order. Build Joey into the place. Will Mane leave this summer? I don't think so. Nah. He's had a very good 2022. He's been Liverpool's best player this year in 2022 for me. Oh, Mane, here he is, the king of Africa. Here's Tsimikas now. It's nerve time. This will really raise the roof at Anfield if Liverpool can grab a goal here. Here's Trent to Salah. Thiago to Tsimikas. Luis Diaz. Oh, Romero nips in. He does well there. The referee can't play an advantage. Need a Salah pen at 88 minutes. Indeed. I don't even know what my team's actually looking like, in fact. Harry Winks is coming on for Spurs. So is he going to shore up the midfield or just get fresh legs in there? We'll have to see. With the substitution. See, I've told you, Conte is playing for a draw. He brought on Sanchez when he needed to. I forgot. I got Son, my captain, 14 points. Mad thing. But yeah. Yeah, it's Kulusevski. So he's gone for a 5-3-2 formation. Just going to leave Kane and Son up top. Liverpool have had 21 attempts on goal. Wow. Let me have a look at the stats as well. Yeah, 21 shots. Only 3 on target. Same as Spurs, and they've had 7 shots. Matt, that is crazy. They've not been clinical enough at all. And the quadruple dream is slipping away for Liverpool. That quad is slipping. When Harry Winks, is it harder for him to see the ball? Yeah, exactly. Lost it there. Oh, he's won it back there. Luckily, Harry Winks. Ben Davies gives it away. That's what we like to see. Come on, just keep giving Liverpool the ball back. Actually, I think they're more dangerous when Spurs have it because Spurs have more terrible players keeping the ball. Trent whipping it in again. No one there, but it finds Luis Diaz on this far left. Inside, Thiago back out to Tsimikas. His cross is blocked. Corner for Liverpool. Look at Højbjerg wasting time, holding his face. Trent getting ready to take the corner. 3-1 Liverpool. Come on, I'm prepared to sacrifice Peony Wings. Oh, wow. I swear Harry Winks missed a trick by not being the number 40. I don't get the joke. 40 wing. Harry 40 wings. Oh, I don't get it. Come on. I need to enlighten me. Forget Spurs top 4. You can trust them on Thursday. I need Liverpool to drop points. Vibes. Corner for Trent now. Whips it in. Headed away by Højbjerg again. He's not going to go down this time, is he? Serious question. 40 winks. Whipped in again. 40 winks. I still don't get it. It's over my head. Serious question. If Spuds have a terrible players, how are they in the top 4 race? Because of Harry Kane and Son, unfortunately. And there it is now. Here is Son. Because Heung-min Son scored like 19 Premier League goals and Harry Kane scored 13. And that's it over the bar. That's the reason, Peony. They do have terrible players. But yeah, when you have Harry Kane and Son, it's a big difference. 40 winks means sleep. Does it? Oh. Is it slang? Oh, man. Fabinho is coming off. Naby Keita's on. Come on. 87th minute, 25 seconds in. Liverpool still knocking on that door. Their quadruple dream is fading away as the seconds tick by. Unless they can grab one here. Steven Bergwijn's getting ready to come on for Spurs too. Oh, man. Yeah, but other players have to... Slang term for sleep. Oh, yeah. Is it like London slang? Whipped. Oh, come on, Van Dijk. To Keita. Go on, a sucker blow for Spurs. Give them that sucker punch. Thiago. Wow, he tries to find Trent. It's not a bad idea. It's just the execution's wrong. Look at Thiago. Oh, wow. Maybe only Southerners use that phrase. It's okay, Creamy. The team is more important. Oh, man. Come on. 2 minutes, 35 seconds. No, we're in the 88th minute, 35th second, 40 now. Tottenham might just hold on for this draw, and that's going to be horrible for Liverpool, but I don't care about that. I care about us at the moment. Jota. Still got it, Diogo's. Switch. No, we can't switch it. Thiago gets it out to Tsimikas. To Diaz against Emerson Royale. To Keita. Salah. Why is he shoot? Corner. Is it a corner for Liverpool? There were so many bodies there. I didn't think it was wise to shoot, but that deflection just takes it over the bar from Davinson Sanchez. Deflection's already proven costly for Spurs and being their nemesis. We've got 30 seconds to find out how much added time will be on in this game. Bentancur, Keita, Salah into the hands of Hugo Lloris. And that will take us to added time. 94th winner for Liverpool. That could be arranged, exactly. Salah is demoted to the second best Egyptian if you don't get a winner. Indeed, the second best Mohammed Egyptian. Come on. 5 minutes of added time. 5 minutes for Liverpool to grab a winner. That ball's going to go out, isn't it? That ball is going to go out. Oh. Yeah, goal kick. We're already 30 seconds in, so 4.5 minutes left. Steven Bergwijn is now going to come on. And it is for Heung-min Son. So good, isn't he? Heung-min Son. How hard he had to concentrate just to put that ball in the empty net. He was like, I'm not hitting this over. I'm not getting underneath that ball and scuffing it. But yeah, it looks simple. But yeah, if you've ever played football, that ball's coming across. You have to get a good, clean connection on it. And then it is already the best one. Blow the whistle, ref. No time added on needed. But here's Spurs now. Steven Bergwijn. Can't get past Virgil van Dijk. Eases him away, man. Like he's it's a joke, man. How easy he made that look. Tsimikas. Still got it. A draw is okay. Indeed, it is okay. It is okay for us, not for Liverpool, but yeah, it is okay. Diaz again to Salah. Salah's not had a good game at all, man. It is Trent. Whippers. Easy. Yeah, draw is not bad for sure. But it's for the Arsenal, exactly. By the way, come on, you Gunners. Yes, true. You don't like Leeds. So you will be supporting a result in our favour. Ben Davis, man of the match. Wow. He's in my FPL too. Hopefully that's bonus points. And then he can go and get slapped on the weekend. In midweek, a draw. is better than a Spuds win. Science. Yeah. I thought Dyer was going to slip then. We're 2.5 minutes in, so we've only got 2.5 minutes left. We're halfway into added timing. I just don't want Spurs to go and grab this equaliser. I mean, winner. Keita boots Harry Kane in their belly. Oh. Can people stop trying to sacrifice me, please? I've still got a box set to finish up after the box set. '93rd minute. Liverpool's dream is over. As it stands, I think this dream's done. The quadruple for Liverpool. But for Arsenal, the top 4 is still on. Oh, Liverpool can't even get out. But here's Emerson. Harry Kane! Can't get his shot off. Bergwijn. Højbjerg. Emerson. Mad. Winks. Højbjerg. Oh, my days. But here's Liverpool now. On the counter-attack. Spurs struggling to get players back. Diaz. Tsimikas. Davis heads it away. Mane whips. That'll go out for a goal kick. Yeah, that dream's over. But my heart was racing then when that ball was crossed into Højbjerg at the back post. Yeah, he's onside as well. Oh, man. Oh, my word. Yes, you did. Yes, you did indeed. Yeah, this game is over. Even if Spurs beat you, there'll be a point behind, right? If we beat, yes, Leeds, it's true. So this point ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. But Liverpool will try and... And it's a good wake-up call for Arsenal to look at this, and they're not, we know that Spurs aren't bad anyway. It's a good ball. Corner for Liverpool. Everything is riding on this for Liverpool right now. That's if they don't ball it now. It's true. Need a Leicester win tomorrow for Frank Lampard to get in trouble. Corner for Liverpool. Whipped in, headed away. And that's the full-time whistle. Liverpool draw 1-1 against Tottenham. A massive 2 points dropped for Liverpool. And that's a huge boost for Manchester City in regards to the title race. But that means for Tottenham, it's also 2 points dropped for them. Or is it a point gained looking into this game for them? They weren't expected to win. They didn't. They drew. So, yeah, as an Arsenal fan, move on into our game. And if we beat Leeds, we go 4 points clear of Tottenham. So, yeah, I'm all right. Look at the people in the chat. Reach Lampard agenda, say no more. Need an Alisson header. I'm happy with that. Absolute bottle jobs, Liverpool says social. Phew. Well, that's a good result for us. Quad what? Exactly. No quad for Liverpool. That's it. It's done for them. I don't want Liverpool to win the league anyway, says Peony. We need to do this against Leeds. Yeah, for sure. Definitely need to do this against Leeds. Win only. We can only grab a win for sure. Vibes, you know it. Do you know that draw now? Does that mean we can still wrap up top 4? Because Spurs have 3 games left. Yeah. Yeah, 3. Yeah, true. 3 games left. Yeah. And if we beat Leeds tomorrow, then we go 4 points, and then if we beat Spurs, we go 7, 2 games. Yeah. So if we win our next 2 games, we got top 4 wrapped up. There you go. If we win against Leeds tomorrow, and if we beat Spurs, top 4 is wrapped up. So, people, thank you for this time, and thank you. The watchalong is finished. Son Heung-min, the Korean King, vibes is gassed. It could have been a lot worse. Mr. Wedsford saying, happy with the draw. We know exactly what we got to do. If we win our two more games, we go to the top 4. Jurgen Klopp still trying to drum up an atmosphere. Liverpool do go top. But they're going to hope for a Man City loss tomorrow against Newcastle. They've got to hope for that. Goal difference could be the one that separates it. But they do go top, but it's still points dropped. And because you can't see City losing from now. But who knows? In this Premier League, you never know, indeed. We'll lose tomorrow now, says Peony. Cheers, T. Love to yourself as well, Matt. If Humpty Dumpty loses to Newcastle, I'm out. See you, Matt G. Take care. I'm sorry, my prediction of a Liverpool winner didn't come to fruition, guys. It's all right. It's fine. Ignite the light, says Peony. Listen to Peony right there. Join the Discord server. Just hope we don't bottle it. Caress the lights if you'd prefer. Big up everyone. And Tishi also saying, just need a Newcastle win. What if Newcastle beat City? Liverpool will be top of the league by goal difference. Goal difference could be that if Newcastle beat City, the title race is ridiculous. Like it will be goal difference that will separate them because Liverpool have 1 goal better. So 64 and Man City have 63. So yeah, interesting. Thank you, Lewis. Appreciate that. And thanks for everyone who's joined. I am out. Love and peace to you all. Take care. And I'll catch you tomorrow for the Arsenal game against Leeds, which I will be wearing my Arsenal stuff. So take care, people, and we're out.